Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Today we return to talking about the always hypocritical and always overacting YouTuber Lilly Singh. Last time she made a pretty bad, unfunny skit bashing Christians, with a little bit of America bashing in there too for good measure. And this time, Lilly has set her sights on the entire male gender. Or wait, shit, there are probably 57 different genders according to this progressive. She is a SJW bigot after all, but let's go ahead and stick with the original two. Lilly is clearly attacking men today. She's a woman who claims to be about feminism, equality, and equal rights, but at the same time, she's also obviously attacking men in today's video. The video is called Making the Perfect Boyfriend DIY, Do It Yourself. And in it, Miss Singh puts on a whole song and dance about how she could comically build a perfect boyfriend. And needless to say, I'm already cringing with anticipation. So let's go ahead and check this thing out.
Hello, and congratulations on purchasing your new boyfriend version 2.0.
Wait a minute, I thought sex bots were supposed to be offensive or something. What gives? I've heard all kinds of complaints about female sex bots being sexist, and even some saying they should have to provide consent. Not kidding. But for some reason, it seems to be totally okay for a girl to get a male sex bot. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and see where this goes.
In this new model, we've disabled the ability to dab and removed vocab such as, "That's what she said." It's our most impressive model yet. Thank God.
I'm pretty sure dabbing and using the phrase, "that's what she said," those aren't male exclusive things. So to try and bash guys for that specifically is a little unfair. Also, that wig look whack, girl. But really, I think Lilly is trying to complain about men here. And I wouldn't be surprised if Lilly had trouble dating, if we're being honest. She seems pretty intolerable to say the least. And there is word online that she dates people like Yusef Arakat, another YouTuber who runs the channel FouseyTube. And believe me, that guy is another big train wreck. I don't have time to get into all of his controversies and screw-ups here, but needless to say, Lilly has some pretty bad taste in men, so it's no wonder she's making a video complaining about them here. From what I've seen, it appears Lilly likes to date rich, pretty boy types, who are usually nothing but trouble, and I got a feeling that Lilly is trying to blame all men for her poor dating choices. Not cool.
When your package arrives, be sure to handle it with care, as masculinity can be very fragile. And don't worry, assembly is easy. Here's what you'll need.
Masculinity is fragile, you say. Fragile enough to build this country from the ground up, while also fighting off the British, the French, and countless tribes of Native Americans. That doesn't sound too fragile to me. Winning World War II was not very fragile either, but I will admit, there is a growing amount of fragile beta males coming up in the world now, but it's not the normal everyday American kind of guys. And it's certainly not the strong, America-loving conservative types either. No, the fragile betas are on your side of the aisle, Lilly. For example, let's talk about the Try Guys from BuzzFeed. They are fragile and not very masculine. And come to think of it, Lilly and her garbage SJW content belongs on a site like BuzzFeed anyway. They have a lot in common. They're both low effort, left wing, and sexist in their bullcrap. Also, are we really going to pretend masculinity is fragile when it's the women and the feminists who are always whining and complaining about everything? They're always looking for help and allies too. Help from the schools, the police, affirmative action, help from the government and YouTube elites too. Feminists are the ones who can't get anything done alone, not by themselves, and usually not even when they get help either.
Using the Allen key and the screws labeled A, attach the backbone to the base of the back. Be sure to tighten the screws all the way, as a secure backbone will ensure your boyfriend is able to stand up to his mother.
Backbone. Very literal comedy we got going here. And I also like how we can easily see into Lilly's head too. It's like a deep dive into her mind and how she feels about men and dating. Obviously she's dated some dude who was a mama's boy. Hence this joke about having a man that can't stand up to his mom. Most guys aren't like this though, so I don't appreciate this generalization one bit.
Lilly, I am attracted to you.
The voice box has two settings. If you're in the mood to fight, we suggest honest mode.
I don't think that color looks good on you.
Otherwise, we recommend leaving your new boyfriend on lie mode.
I think you look great all the time, no matter what.
Okay, there are a couple of ways to look at this one. The first and most obvious is Lilly is saying she prefers to be lied to. If it will boost her ego and make her feel better, this girl prefers lies over honesty. Very interesting. The next angle would be from the guy's side. The video implies that when guys are being honest, what they say is mean and offensive. And when they're being nice, they're apparently lying. Never mind the more realistic option like they could be honest when they're complimenting a girl. They could honestly think they're pretty. And also, honesty is not necessarily mean either.
My penis is large. Do you even lift, bro?
Be sure to connect each wire correctly, or your boyfriend may become too cocky.
I just nailed my presentation at work. I like to initiate conversation. I know gender equality is not a threat.
Wow, she really swoons at that gender equality is not a threat line. What a crock of shit though. First of all, there already is gender equality. Men and women are relatively equal in America, in the West, so I don't know how you can make things more equaler. In reality, I think this push for equality from leftists like Lilly is all a facade. What they're really doing is pretending women are oppressed and taken advantage of, so they can get special treatment and victim points. Not to mention it gives Lilly a good excuse to bash on men. In her mind, she's the poor, helpless minority woman who is only fighting back at her oppressor. But really, in reality, Lilly Singh is a privileged, out-of-touch millionaire who has never struggled a day in her life.
Ensure he is fully charged before use. At first, you may find a few errors in your boyfriend's performance. Not to worry, this is easy to troubleshoot. If your boyfriend begins to like other girls' pictures on Instagram, don't worry. This means that his fingers are probably loose. Ensure they are fastly tightened.
Wow, jelly much? Damn, if you're getting pissed at your boyfriend for liking pics on Instagram, you've got trust issues, lady. That and you've probably been cheated on before because, again, you're picking terrible guys to date. And that's not the fault of all men. That's your fault for being shallow and ignorant.
I think your batteries are fine. Whoa, okay, chill. If your boyfriend initiates too much sexual activity, simply detach the penis.
Jesus Christ, we're chopping off hypothetical penises now? What a gross, awful, unfunny road we've gone down today. And I can't help but thinking back to the big glaring double standard here. Not only would feminists like Lilly not be okay with female sex bots, they sure as hell wouldn't be okay if we turn this joke around on them either. Do you guys really think a joke about chopping off a sex bot's boobs would fly here? Because I'm pretty sure if a leftist like Lilly saw a joke about cutting off a sex bot's vagina, she would throw a fit, and it would be easily apparent how unfunny that is. Much like how this joke in this video is unfunny with the male bot.
I've got a side chick
coming over there.
Burr.
Throwing in a little side chick joke there, for good measure. Nice. Well done, Lilly. Another classic, unknowingly offensive video you've got here. In the end, sure, this video isn't that bad. Well, it is terrible and unfunny, but we already knew that's how Lilly's videos were. They have always been that way. She's an untalented, over-the-top, wannabe comedian from Canada who moved to the US only to bash us and make money off our website, YouTube, who props her up and promotes her shit to death, by the way. It's not an accident that she got famous here. She's the perfect, minority, progressive kind of female YouTube just loves. And apparently, she's pretty bitter towards men, as evidenced by today's video. And as I've said, there's some pretty clear signs that she's not had the best luck at dating men. Lilly has probably been cheated on and used for her looks and money constantly. And while I would like to feel a little bad for her for that, at the same time, these wounds are mostly self-inflicted. Stop dating shitty, shallow, money-hungry men, Lilly. If you lowered your expectations just a little and started dating some real guys, you wouldn't have to worry about all the cheating and side chicks. And also, no offense, but Lilly might try working on herself for once too. Nobody's perfect, and I would certainly say Lilly has some personality faults that would scare off any honest, well-meaning suitors. For example, the feminism needs to go for starters, and a little less bashing of America and men would be nice too. And I really hope her personality is not as over the top and annoying as these videos are. Damn. Now, real quick before we go, in case you were unsure how annoying and undateable Lilly really is, she also has a vlogging channel, which she promotes at the end of her regular videos. And I went ahead and clicked on one of those vlogs today for fun, just to see what's up. And believe it or not, she's actually more annoying there in real life. Check this out.
Welcome back to Lilly Singh Vlogs, where we hustle harder and productivity lives here. Yo, first things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real. But first things first, other than, I guess, second things second. Anyways, yo, you know my friend Sheena makes these dope necklaces? Check out this dress I have, okay? Has these little faces. It's a whole vibe. Look how perfectly this necklace goes with this vibe. Why am I so dressed up? Let me tell you via the mission for today. A secret shoot.
So it looks like Lilly may be even more annoying in real life, which will obviously mean her dating life will suffer more too. And in my opinion, that's why she bashes men so much in videos like the one we watched earlier today. Lilly is just bitter, plain, and simple. What do you guys think? Was this making the perfect boyfriend video a low-key attack on men? Does Lilly seem detestable and undateable? I mean, I know she's hot and all, but there's still a limit on how much annoying most dudes will put up with. Comment your thoughts on everything below, and thanks for watching No Bullshit. See y'all next time.